Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I am doing my last project pan check-in for 2019. So at the beginning of 2019, I started a year-long project. This was my first time doing a year-long project pan, and I chose 18 products to be a part of my yearly pan. I have done check-ins like every quarter, so this is my fourth and final check-in of this year. Well, actually, I guess last year, because it's technically 2020 now, so Happy New Year, welcome to 2020, that's crazy. So let's jump in because I've made some progress, but I definitely have a few things that I have not necessarily made as much progress on as I had hoped. So I don't have all of the products that I finished up in the past that I've talked about in past check-ins or that I've talked about in empties videos. Okay, so I have like a list of all the things that were in my project pan. I'm gonna start by just going through, actually, I'm just gonna go through in order of like how I originally talked about them. Also, I'm kind of like sick right now, and so my voice is a little weird, but we're gonna get through it. The first two products were a shampoo and conditioner. They were from the same brand. They were like a pink shampoo and conditioner. At the beginning of the year, I had pink hair. I was actually still growing it out. I had like a little bit of a root situation, like my natural hair was coming through, but everything else in my hair was like a bleach blonde. Like I don't even know if any of this hair was like really part of my hair then. Maybe a little bit of it, but I had had pink hair for a very long time, for like 3 years probably, and I was just trying to get through the last of this pink shampoo and conditioner because I spent like $60 on the combo, and I was ready to move on in my hair color situation, and so I wanted to finish those up. I believe I finished those products on like the first check-in, so like March-ish, or if not then, it was like very close after that. I went back to blonde like mid-year, like I think it was around like May or so, and so I've had blonde hair for a while, so that means that shampoo and conditioner have been gone for a while. Number 3 was I had a mask pack. This was from Yes to Carrots, and it's like a charcoal sheet mask. I loved these sheet masks like last year, like 2018. I bought this like 10 pack of them because I loved them, and then I kind of forgot about it, and so I wanted to finish using those up, and I did. I think I had one left when I ended up decluttering it because it was just like dried out at that point, so I'm counting that one as done as well. Number 4 and 5 were both Lush products. The first one was the Rose Argan Body Conditioner, and both of these were in like little black pots. You know, like little black pots that Lush products come in. I got both of these like middle of 2018, and so I was trying to finish up these products. So the Rose Argan Body Conditioner is essentially what it sounds like. It's a conditioner for your body. So it's like a moisturizing thing you put on in the shower and then wash it off. And then the second one was the Lush Dream Cream Body and Hand Moisturizer, and this was just a lotion. Finished both of those. I think I finished the body conditioner like mid-year, and I finished the Dream Cream like early summer. And then I also had 2 concealers for number 6 and 7. I finished off the Glossier Stretch Concealer really early in the year. I want to say within like the first 2 months of the project, I was done with that one. The other concealer was the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer, and that one I also finished I think like mid-year. Number 8 was the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, and I actually finished that in my last check-in. It was just like a nice light lifting powder. The next item I do have, and it's not gone yet. This is the e.l.f. I really do not remember what this is called. It's like the Total Face Palette, the sheer Total Face Palette. And you have like a bronzer, some blushes, and a highlight. And so I have hit pan on this, which is really great. The bronzer I hit pan on, and the highlight I have like major pan on. And then the blushes, so there's like a pink blush and then like a peachy blush. And the pink one, I have a lot of like a dip here, and the peach one, not so much. I was actually watching the intro to this pan earlier today, just kind of like taking notes and thinking back. And when I started this project, none of these had pan, and they were all pretty full. The one that I was like, I'll probably hit pan on the peach blush. And that's like, I think just like my tastes have changed. I don't prefer like a peachy blush anymore, like a more pink blush. And so I didn't really use that one very much. But the bronzer, I mean, everything in this palette is beautiful. I love this palette. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing the bronzer, the pink blush, and then the highlight is just like a stunning highlight. There's something about this highlight that just looks like wet. Like it's not like a shimmery highlighter, it's not like glittery, it just looks like wet on your skin, and I love it so much. And so I probably will keep this around. I definitely didn't reach for this as much as I had hoped to. I wanted to really like hit pan on the blushes, but I am pretty proud of the progress I made on this, for this being like a face palette. That was a lot of progress. So I will keep this around because I do enjoy this, and I would like to get more use out of it, especially the bronzer and the highlight, which are kind of my two most used products there. The next product is one that I newly finished. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party, and I did finish this. I just finished this like this week, which another like funny thing is in the intro video, I had pan in this blush, and when I filmed this, I think I'd had this for like a year and a half already, and I had used that blush a ton, and I literally have used this so much this year. Like if I travel, if I did anything, I took this with me. I used this probably 2 to 3 times a week, like every week this year. And in the intro video, I had some pan, not like a big chunk of pan, but like a considerable amount of pan, and I was like, this is gonna be an easy one. I'm gonna finish this one, no problem. I literally finished it like the last week of the year, which is crazy, and there's actually like a little tiny bit left in the edges, but to the point where it's like extremely hard to use now and just like super frustrating, and so it's not even worth using. But I did love this blush, and like just goes to show, blushes, powder products like this, I feel like I go through so slowly, and it's just a good reminder I probably don't need more. Number 11 was the Bare Minerals blush in the shade The Indecent Proposal. And this is another one that I've had in my collection for a while, so I stuck in this pan because I enjoyed this blush. I think it's really pretty, but I just wasn't reaching for it, and I continued to not reach for it. Like I used it here and there, but I definitely didn't use it as much as I was hoping for, and as much as I had intended, but I'm okay with it. I had a lot of other blushes, and I think if I were to do another project pan, which I will do more project pans, I don't think I'm gonna do like a year-long one. I feel like I just get lost in the amount of products and like the length of time I have, and so I think I'll do shorter term project pans later on, but I will only use like one blush at a time, because like reaching for all of these blushes was very overwhelming. And so I probably used this like once a month, honestly. Like I really didn't use this a ton. I might have used it a little bit more than I would have if it wasn't in my project pan. But I might keep this around for a little bit longer. It is a nice blush. Like I said, I think it's really pretty. It's like a mauve-y color, and it looks really great on the skin. But I've just had it for a really long time now. So I'm kind of bummed that I didn't make more progress on it. Number 12, another face product that I just can't seem to finish. This is the Urban Decay highlight in the shade Sin, and this is a tiny little sample. And I've had this for like almost 3 years probably. And I've hit major pan on here. There's a lot of product gone in this, but I have literally used this so much. The first time I had this in a project pan was at the end of 2017, which is crazy. Like I used this in a project pan then because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this in like 3 months for sure. I think at that point I had had it for a few months, and I do really enjoy this highlight. I think it's beautiful, I didn't come anywhere close to finishing it then. I didn't even come anywhere close to hitting pan on this highlight. All of 2018, I used this a ton, and then 2019, I threw this in my project pan. And at the beginning of the year, I did not have any pan on this. I think I hit pan on this like maybe the middle of the year, maybe a little bit after. Again, I really enjoy this formula. I think this is a beautiful highlight. It's like a nice champagne color. It is just super pretty, but a little bit of this goes a very long way. Like that e.l.f. highlight, I feel like I can like really go in and like dig my brush into it and like put it on my face, and it's not like zing. It's just like a nice subtle highlight. This one, I just do like a little tap and then like sweep it on, and it's like bling, shining. And so I will keep this one around as well, even though I've had it for a while. It's honestly just one of my favorite highlights, and like I kind of just want to use it until it's gone to just say that I finished a highlight, because that I feel like doesn't happen often. The 13th product is another one that I finished, and well, kind of finished. It was the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and it was like a black felt tip, or no, it was a black like brush tip liner. Really great liner. I bought it at the end of last year and then was using it all of 2019 because I wanted it to be like my go-to liquid liner if I was gonna wear liquid liner. And it was. It was until about early fall. And it just started, like, I went to use it one day and it just like bled everywhere. I think maybe I just had it too long, or it was getting like old or something, but I definitely still had quite a bit of product left in it because I just haven't been wearing liner a ton recently. But I put it on and it was like blah, and just like spread all over my lid, and I was like, all right, we're going in with like a giant black wing liner today. Perfect. So I'm counting that one as done because I did use it a lot, but I had to get rid of it. At number 14 is another product that I feel like I should be done with at this point. This is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and this is like their universal brow pencil, and it's called like Universal Taupe or something. And I got this in BoxyCharm towards the end of 2018 and didn't use it a ton in 2018, but I used it enough to know that I liked it. 2019, this has been like my only brow pencil. I think I bought one brow pencil other than this the entire year, and I just finished that one, but it's the e.l.f. one, the like $2 one that is, it goes very fast. This one does not. So this is all I have left, which is nice. In my intro video, I did have like this much left of it. Like there was like a solid inch worth of product. Now there's like about a half a centimeter, which is substantial progress. I will continue to use this until it's gone. It's like my favorite brow pencil right now. I love it. I'm wearing it in my brows today, but a little goes a very long way. And so I didn't finish it. I thought I would have no problems with this. I thought this would be gone like mid-year, but I guess if you want to buy a brow product that lasts a long time, go for this one. Also, I don't know if you noticed I was wearing anything on my eyes today that are a little out of the ordinary. I'm wearing fake lashes. So my number 15 product was these lashes from Baddington Lashes. These are the Monroe Silk Lashes. I got these in a BoxyCharm at like the end of 2018. Thought they were beautiful, but I just never wear fake lashes. And so my goal this year was to wear them once. And I'm wearing them today. Does that count? I feel like that counts. I took these with me home. I went home for Christmas and I took these with me home under some sort of pretense that I was gonna wear them while I was home. No, no, no. So I'm wearing them today and I do enjoy them. I think they're really pretty. I'll probably wear them again. Since I haven't worn fake lashes in a while, they were definitely hard to get on. Like getting them on today was a process. But I feel like it took me like 3 times to get this eye on, and then I got this eye on in one take. So I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of it again. And so I'll probably give these ones a shot again. I'll probably wear them. I have like 2 other pairs of lashes in my collection, and so maybe this will just encourage me to wear them this next year. Which my goal with these lashes were to wear them one time this year. I wore them. The 16th product is this ColourPop Satin Matte Liquid Lipstick. Or satin liquid lipstick. I forget what they're called exactly. All the packaging is ripped off. But it's in the shade Strip. I am wearing this on my lips today. I didn't wear this a ton this year. I wanted to. I had good intentions to wear this as much as I could. But I just didn't. And honestly, this year has not been a year of liquid lipstick for me. I have worn liquid lipstick probably a total of 10 times, like all year. And I just couldn't get into it. And so this one, I mean, I probably wore this one 5 or 6 times. It is really pretty. Like I said, I'm wearing it today. And I actually really like this like look I have going on right now. It's like very like tan and monochromatic, but like 90s-ish. I really like it. And so I might keep this around for a little bit longer and maybe wear it this next month, but honestly, I'll probably get rid of this pretty soon. The last makeup product was another lip product. This is from Glossier, and this is the Generation G Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cake. And I've had a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this lipstick. I enjoy the formula on this very much. I have the old packaging, which is kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to use it up this year. They used to be skinny, now they're like fatter. But mine broke at the beginning of the year. I tried a few times to push it back in its little home and it didn't want to go. And so a few months ago, I actually just like dug out all the product that was in the inside of the lipstick bullet and like shoved it back in. And since then, we've been gravy, but I haven't used it a ton. I've kept it in my purse and I've reached for it here and there, just like occasionally like while I'm out and about. But I honestly haven't used it as much as I'd hoped. And again, this is a product I'll keep around. I do enjoy this formula a lot. I really like this lipstick. I just wish that I used it more. I wish I used lip products more. Lip products are those things that like I don't typically put on in the morning while I'm like sitting doing my makeup because I'm like, oh, I want to go brush my teeth. And then I just forget to put on a lipstick and then I'm out and I'm like, oh, I don't have anything on my lips. This looks kind of weird. And I like throw on a lip gloss. And so I want to be better about using lip products in general, but I would really like to finish up this product. I really enjoy it. So I'm going to try and finish this in 2020. And the last product was a perfume. This is the Prada Candy Roll-On perfume. I think this has gone bad. Honestly, I've worn this a few times the last like month just to be like, I'm gonna give it a few more shots. But I kind of stopped wearing this like halfway through the year. I did make some progress on this. When I started the year, it was like up to here. It was like 2/3 full. Now it's like a little less than half. And so I made some progress. I think I've just come to the conclusion that roller balls aren't for me. I like try to convince myself that I like roller balls. I'm like, oh, I'll just throw it in my purse and like put it on while I'm out. And then I just don't. And so I think I just need to stick with like full-size perfumes or something with a spray because that seems easier. So those were all of my 18 products from my 2019 Project Pan. So I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I finished 12 products out of the 18, which I think is really great. Some of the other products that I didn't finish, I made some really great progress on, and then some of the products that I just didn't, which is okay. I think it's interesting how like your tastes change over the year and like your preferences, and so I feel like with Project Pan, you just get to notice those things a little bit more. And so I still am happy that I did this project. I think I did a good job. Ish. But like I said, going into 2020, I think I'm going to change how I do Project Pans. I think something that I've enjoyed in the past is doing like short projects with like a few products. So actually in November, I started a 5 products to finish by the end of the year. And I feel like I've made a lot better progress on those products than I did on like my entire yearly pan. And so I'll be posting that video in the next like week or so as well. So make sure to stay around for that. But I think that's going to be kind of like my goal from now on, is to do like smaller projects throughout the year instead of like a big Project Pan, because it was just overwhelming and it was a lot. But that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear about some of the products that you finished down below. I am a firm believer that there is nothing that really feels much better than finishing a product. It feels so great and so rewarding. So if you have anything that you finished, I'd love to hear about it. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys.